live life. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much. I'm at the point where it's like, I'm just living life. I can do whatever. I'm a champion. Y'all looking at ghetto greatness right now, man. I can do whatever I want. I don't get judged. I judge y'all. What they sing, the song is basically about, like, I had moved from Ohio to LA last year. And then when I moved to LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been to LA before I moved to LA. So like the concept in my brain, you feel me, it's just like for movies and shit. Like you just think like, oh, it's just super, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in a gang. So it's like, you just think it's like super gang culture. Like everybody out there just really on their thug shit, you know what I'm saying? Like really getting to it and stuff. And then I got out there, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still dudes like that if you go down like more like Compton, you know what I'm saying? All there, but like I was up more like in the valley with the artists and like all the rap dudes I was meeting out there, like being like in Hollywood and shit. It was just so fake, it was so corny. Like, it was just trash, like, super trash. Like, when you really from something, you meet a dude, you feel me, and they trying to convince you that they from something, like, I know you not. Because just by the way you move, like, people think it's what you saying, but it's not. It's not about what you saying, it's who you are, like, how you move, how you know what I'm saying? Like, you move, like, goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't move like a street nigga. You don't move like you get money. You don't move like you ever even trapped in your life. Like, you move like a little kid, like a little goofy little kid that just, I don't know, just fresh out of high school, you feel me? Like, you play sports, you feel me? Like, I don't know, like, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like, don't pretend like you something you're not. And that was that whole song. The whole song was just like, a lot of these dudes out here, just not what they sing, you feel me? Like, talking about guns, never even held a gun, never seen a gun. I had moved down from Columbus, I moved to Cincinnati, and then I had linked up with some dudes out there that was already kind of like doing the music and everything. And I used to like throw parties, like I used to be like promoting and shit. Like, so I was doing that, I was kind of like in entertainment, low key, and I was like managing like DJs and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you working with DJs, you gotta always know what's hot. You feel me? Cause like people want you to break records, you feel me? Like artists is always reaching out, telling you to break their records. So like managing DJs just like kind of put me in a position to kind of like manage myself. Like if I was to do music, like just to know how to move and like know how to like work with like contracts and like know how to deal with different groups of people, you feel me, like on a larger scale. So I don't know, like the more I used to hear like these newer artists come out, they was just like, I don't know, they just wasn't authentic. Like I just felt like my story was just a way better story. Like I knew how to make music. I just basically feel like I could take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? Just by telling my own story. So I was already around the studio so much, I was like, fuck, I'm about to just start. I'm gonna make a song to see how it is. Did it, and just from there, just strong. 223, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just basically like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even call it a gang, because it's already a gang, but it's like a collective, I could probably say, like on the Southside, made up of just like all like the young dudes I grew up with, like the hustlers, like, just like all of us, we all come together, but it's not just like, think about me, I'm a Crip, but it's not just Crips, it's Crips and it's Bloods. You know what I'm saying? But we all, you know what I'm saying, represent one collective, and that's 223. You feel me? And that's like Southside 223. I started back when I was 13 years old. So it's like, when I was in it, you feel me? And then from there, it just turned into so many different things. But like, I mean, just with banging, I don't know, I feel like everybody got like a different look on it, but for us, it was more like a community, like neighborhood type thing. Like, you feel me? Like, my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, my OGs, my cousins, my uncles, and they was all Crips. You feel me? So for me, it was like, if I'm gonna hop off the porch and I'm gonna get money or I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do, these are the dudes you gotta do it with. And these are the dudes you gotta do it with, they gotta feel like they gotta trust you. They gotta feel like, you know what I'm saying, you one of them. You feel me? And to feel like you one of them, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta get initiated. You feel me? So it wasn't shit for me because it was like I was already raised into it. My specific influences growing up was Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, just off the strength that like, he like, to me, I feel like he really birthed trap for me. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them dudes when I used to listen to, he basically, you know what I'm saying, not really taught me, but he was kind of like guiding like niggas throughout the streets, like telling you like his stories that relate to a lot what was already going on, so you already knew what was going on. I messed with Kanye West so much off the strength that he used to have so much love for the South Side. I mean, he was from the South Side of Chicago, but like, you know what I'm saying, just hearing that in a song, like, Southside, Southside, Southside. Like, that's how I felt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, in my city, that's how I was. Like, yeah, I'm from the Southside. Like, y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Southside this, Southside that. So, like, hearing Kanye, and then Kanye actually had a message. You feel me? Like, he was actually telling you exactly, like, how it is, what it is. Like, he was himself throughout it. You feel me? And, like, that's how I feel about my music. Like, I'm on my Kanye West at times. Like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna let you know exactly how I feel about a situation. I'm gonna put it in a song, and you gonna get, like, you know what I'm saying, the full outlook on it. You feel me? So yeah, Gucci Mane and Kanye West for sure. I love the strip club. Like, I love it. It's great. It's like, why go to the club? You know what I'm saying? You got all these chicks, they got all their clothes on. Like, you can just go to the strip club, pay a little fee. They all trying to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to go to the club trying to fuck with bitches. You go to the strip club, they trying to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you actually getting your money's worth. They fuck with you, they already naked. They dancing, the strip club DJs play the best music. You feel me? I feel like they have to. You know what I'm saying? Some strip clubs got good ass chicken. I love chicken. So definitely, that's one of my vices for sure. Like, I do listen to, like, The Rock sometimes. Like, I listen to, like, The Fray. I listen to Coldplay. You feel me? Like, just when I'm just on my, like, kicking, just on some different shit, but I fuck with The Fray. I fuck with The Fray, which is random. But I fuck with The Fray, I fuck with Coldplay a lot. And I listen, like, to random shit. I listen to Maroon 5 sometimes. Yeah. You can't be a thug at all moments of the day. Like, you got sometimes, you feel me, like, I'm a funny dude. You feel me? So, like, I'm goofy. You feel me? Like, sometimes you with your lady, you got switch it up. But nah, definitely, that's probably some of the, I listen to SZA too. I know that's like a real, like, womanly, but, like, I fuck with her. Her shit hard.